In these next few weeks, the motivation is going to come to you through obstacles. I will be sharing many different obstacles over the next coming weeks that I had to go through, which helped to really make me stronger in life. So let's call this week Obstacle 1. And you're definitely going to have to go over to YouTube to see the rest of these videos, which is youtube.com/MarioEvon. In around 2001, I was formally diagnosed with high cholesterol. They thought it was the familial type, which means it's genetic. So it's familial hyperlipidemia. What that translates to in the real world is that no matter how good you eat, no matter how much you exercise, your genetics have predisposed you to having high cholesterol through your genes. What that also translates to is cholesterol is being laid in your blood vessels, things that we call plaques. And these plaques build up, and these are the fatty things in the vessels that block off the blood vessel to give you a heart attack and a stroke and kidney disease and all of these fun things. Given my father had a heart attack under the age of 55, which is a risk factor, I was very concerned about my high cholesterol. And since that time, I had been started initially on diet and exercise for 6 months, which worked a little, but it wasn't enough to really put a dent in the kind of reading I had. The upper limit for cholesterol is 5.2 millimoles per liter. My initial cholesterol reading at that formal time of diagnosis was 7.3. And this was also on the tail of having an abnormal result around the age of 12, a result that was either normal or abnormal, and it just said abnormal. So I had no absolute value. It was just qualitative. So here I am now, from 2001, in 2017, many years later. I have been on medication for high cholesterol. I've had no side effects. I've been well. I've been relatively controlled. I eat as good as I can. I'm not perfect. I don't always eat well all the time, but I take my medication and my cholesterol is controlled. The moral of the story is that back then, when I discovered I had high cholesterol, I joined the dam, and I probably was already 140 pounds, and I jogged and I jogged and I jogged. I was a stick. I looked like a clothes hanger with clothes on it. Imagine a bush jacket on a clothes hanger. That was me. And I ran around the dam. I was doing miles and miles trying to be fit, be healthy, trying to ensure that my fitness was at a level where my cholesterol wouldn't be affected. And even in all of that, I was unable to keep it down. I worried about dying before 30. I worried about having sudden cardiac death. I thought that I was going to be this person who died before 30. There was something in my mind that made me think that I was a good guy and that good people will die young. I'm over 30 now, so clearly I'm still here. Clearly God still has a plan for me. And really, to wrap it up is just to say that don't get so caught up in your obstacles, because your obstacles will always be a lesson. Your obstacles will always lead you into some kind of strength and some kind of growth. I have dealt with this for many years and I've been fine. And there are many people out there dealing with many medical conditions, diabetes, type 1 diabetics, young hypertensives, people who have HIV, people who are just dealing with things that they've had from they were children, and they're still out there grinding and pushing through and making this thing work because they don't have a choice. They're alive and they're breathing, and they are not defined by their illness. They're not defined by their disease. I don't even talk about high cholesterol because it's not really a factor in my life. I take my medication, I eat good, I exercise, we keep it moving. So in our next couple of weeks of discussing my obstacles and using my obstacles to inspire you to overcome your obstacles, just remember that your obstacles are always designed to make you stronger and for you to learn some lesson from it. So embrace your obstacles. It's really about being in a place where you control how you deal with these things. And really, it is everything in life comes down to how you choose to respond. So just don't give up and always fight back and always keep fighting. My name is Mario Evon. This is Motivation by me. I'm the poster boy for high cholesterol. Talk to me about it in the streets. Send me an email, marioevon@gmail.com, and follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about it. They might get some motivation from this. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the support. We're gone over halfway and we have so much more to share and we have so much more inspiration to give. Stay positive. Blessed love.